So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
This was the opinion of important people and hosts of The View. Yes, you heard me. That's exactly what it is. I think we should get to the bottom of this together.
I mean, love it. And by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men.
I want to emphasize this point. Of course, she's talking nonsense. Even the strongest and most independent feminists feel incredibly lonely and unhappy behind closed doors when no one can see them without a man who loves and respects them. A man brings love and romance into a woman's life that she actually needs, even if she publicly denies needing it. And they forget this and think they are incredibly powerful in this aspect.
But with the exception of somebody like Steve, I think Steve is very self-sufficient.
That's Joy's husband.
But like my husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own filth. He can, you know.
Yeah.
How about you guys? But you guys feel you guys are married to people that are more.
I have Handy Manny at home. You know, he fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So wait a second. I know what you're going to say. But wait. She's really talking about a servant, let's face it.
No.
It's a handyman she's talking about.
No, it's a handy-manny.
Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have...
Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that. We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week. And good for you guys. And then the rest of the time, I need a wife.
How clever and witty to hear two whole jokes about Essex. Today is clearly their day. The whole point is that women need a man like men need a woman. It's an indisputable fact. Modern feminists have turned this movement for a free voice for women into a man-hating movement. Did you know that 1 in 4 women out of 60 use antidepressants? Scientists have found that this has contributed to the lack of men in these girls' lives. So what else do these strong, independent hosts of The View have to say?
Because I've always said that...
Everyone needs a wife.
No, I teased Vicky, my producer, in the morning. I was like, if you'd like to join Max and I, not in that way, but like, Vicky and I could kill it as a household runners. Like, we would be laughing, giggling, doing all the things, and Max would be so psyched I was wasting all my words somewhere else anyway. So it would be a perfect combo. And the other day, Caleb said to me, this is my youngest son, he said, Mama, I want a spare mom. And I didn't know what he meant. And he's like, he said, Genevieve has a spare mom. And I realized the parents were divorced.
Nanny?
No, divorced. An extra mom, like 2 moms. And so I asked him, because at first I was a little wounded. I was like, what am I not doing? You know, and he's like, no, I just think at bedtime, you always have to pay attention to the other kids too. And if we had a spare mom, Dad and you could, you know, then you just get to focus on me. And it was so sweet. He didn't ask for a spare dad, by the way. He asked for a spare mom.
The whole point is that you're just talking nonsense. It's a kid, and you can't take anything he says seriously. But I think your brain is as fragile and small as a child's. You can't understand one thing. Woman was created for man, and man was created for woman. Yes, our world is cruel and often unfair to us, but don't put your personal experience on everyone else. It's horrible to watch this happen.
This totally differently in how I prep, because broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like, I think in the political moment, the people who are saying what needs to be said in my party, it's all women. The very few men, with the exception of Mike Pence and a few others, are saying what they need to. But in life, like, I need my husband. I don't know if I need any other men, but he is irreplaceable.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
But that's what I was saying. We like our husbands. We just don't need men beyond that.
Yeah, wait till you're married 20 years and you'll see how replaceable
The
they
reason
are.
that women, I think that the reason women can stay married for as long as they do is because they have a lot of girlfriends.
They have a village.
They have girlfriends. Because I always have to initiate the conversations. He'll step up.
The reason for what you're saying is you chose the wrong person wrong and ahead of time. You have no idea how many people in the world suffer from that. Often people put up with each other for the rest of their lives, and the stronger ones split up and look for a new love. But you still transfer this experience to others and do not realize what nonsense you carry to the masses. You provoke girls and women to hate men and show that they are useless when you need them yourself. It's hypocrisy.
But I have
I thought
to
you were going to say
start them.
initiate.
Oh, I don't-
I just told you guys, I have 8 girlfriends from Panama here who are girlfriends for 50 years since they were in kindergarten.
Oh, I love
And it's that, and they were saying yesterday that they've gone through divorces, they've gone through challenges, and having that village of women has made it possible.
The village of women is not a unique phenomenon, but a simple delusion that has caused many men to shock and resonate. In most cases, the men thought it was complete nonsense, and you know it's true. Yes, women and men sometimes need to distance themselves from each other to get even more confused. It's rare these days when a couple maintains a great relationship and family harmony for a long time. It's a lot of work and labor. The hosts of The View didn't think so. It's easier for them to get rid of men.
We are more collaborative than men. I think there have been studies that say that women have much closer friendship relationships than men do.
Because women
Again, I think we have to make a
because
difference,
women-
differentiate gay men.
No, gay men are
in their own category.
Yeah, but we're
Women are
not married to gay
independent.
men, okay?
Oh,
But women have conversations about their feelings. Men talk about
It's
sports,
socializing, yeah.
cars, all that stuff.
I don't know. My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's
friends.
gay. Next.
To summarize, I realize that these women have obvious problems. They are unable to connect with the modern world and be part of it. Criticizing and inaction is the easy way for every weak person to follow, but working and giving time to what is really difficult is the way of the strong. Joe Behar and the other hosts of the show were talking complete nonsense about men on air. It only made me laugh and put a smile on my face for their ignorance of the big picture of the world. What do you think about it? Write your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.